Hi everyone. Today our topic is about mapping concept. So in this lecture we describe a selection of transformation to illustrate a disciplined approach to implement to avoid system degradation. So there is a term called transformation. What do you mean by transformation? Transformation aims at improving one aspect of the model while preserving all of its properties. The different types of activities there. One is optimization, and in this operations on the objective model, we done to optimize to address the performance requirements. Then implementation of class model components, it means that realization of associations or realization of operation contracts. And third one is realizing entity objects is based on selected storage strategy. That is mapping the class to a storage schema. The different characteristics of the object design activities. Developers perform transformation to the object model to improve its modularity and performance. Developers transform the association of the object model into collection of object references because programming languages do not support the concept of association. If the programming language does not support contracts, the developers need to write code for detecting and handling contract violations. Developers often revise the interface specification to accommodate new requirements from the client. All these activities are intellectually not challenging, however, they have a repetitive and mechanical flavor that makes them error prone. So there are different transformation is applying. The first one is model transformation. You can see the example here, model transformation. In the model transformation, means it is applied to an object model. So model transformation is applied to an object model and results in another object model. The purpose of object model transformation is to simplify or optimize the original model, bringing it into closer relationship with all requirements in the specification. A transformation may can add, remove, or rename classes, operations, associations, or attributes. A transformation can also add information to the model or remove information from it. So this is the object model before transformation. In this figure, we can see that league owner email address, advertiser email address, player email address. Then during the transformation, we create a superclass user and move the email attribute to this superclass. So that is the object model transformation. You can see we build a superclass named user and the attribute is email address. So league owner, advertiser, player. So this is the model transformation example. This is one method of transformation technique. The second one is the refactoring method. What do you mean by refactoring? Refactoring is a transformation of the source code that improves its readability or modifiability without changing the behavior of the system. So restoring aims at improving the designing of a work system by focusing on a specific field or method of a class. To ensure that the refactor does not change the behavior of the system, the refactoring is done in small incremental steps that are interleaved with the test steps. So the refactoring example includes different type of constructs, pull-up field, pull-up constructor, pull-up method. The first one is pull-up field. So it moves the email field from the subclasses to the superclass user. Okay, the first one is pull up method. In this, we can see that email field from the subclasses to the superclass. So this example of pull up field is shown. Uh, how it we can see pull up field relocates the email field using the following steps. In this, it first step is inspect player, league owner, and advertiser to ensure that the email field is equivalent. Rename the equivalent fields to email if necessary. Then create public, that is class user. Then set parent of player, league owner, and advertiser to user. Then add a protected field email to class user. Remove fields email from player, league owner, advertiser, and compile and test. So this is the pull up field. And another is pull up constructor body. Pull up constructor body. In this, add the constructor user address email in class user. Assign the field email in the constructor with the value passed in the parameter. Then add the code super email to the player class construction. Then compile and test. Repeat steps 1 to 4 for the classes league owner and advertiser. So the for pull up constructor body after refactoring is shown here. So different steps for pull up constructor body is add the constructor user, that is address email in class user, and assign the field email in the construction with the value passed in the parameter, then add the call super to the player class constructor, then compile and steps. Repeat steps 1 to 4 for the classes league owner and advertiser. So that is the pull up field. Then we can see the pull up constructor body. We can see in this figure like this. Pull up constructor body is constructed. And another type of model transformation is forward engineering, uh, and reverse engineering is there. In forward engineering is applied to a set of model elements and result in a set of corresponding source code statements such as class declaration, a Java exception, or a database schema. The purpose of forward engineering is to maintain a strong correspondence between the object design model and the code and to reduce the number of errors introduced during implementation, thereby decreasing implementation effort. So this is the object model before transformation. It is um, applied to a set of model elements and we are result in a set of codes. Reverse engineering is applied to a set of source code elements and result in a set of model elements. So that is the forward engineering and reverse engineering. The different methods of model transformation, that is model transformation, refactoring, forward engineering, and reverse engineering. So this is all about mapping concept. I will come with the next video in next class. Till then, bye.